Guys, we got a classic for you today. Cindy. 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. As many rounds as possible in 20 minutes. This is a marathon. We want to try and work steady this whole 20 minutes. Find a pace that you can maintain. Don't go out too hot because you'll burn out. Start out at a pace just a little bit maybe slower than you think you ought to go, and maintain that. Reassess your situation about halfway through. When you got about 10 minutes to go, think, am I able to breathe? Can I go a little bit harder? And then pick it up. With about 5 minutes to go, hopefully you've still got some left in the tank, and pick it up even more. That last 2 minutes, hard, empty the tank as hard as you can go. 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, AMRAP 20. Let's talk about the movements. The pull-up. The pull-up's going to begin at a fully extended arm hanging on the bar, feet off the ground. Do whatever you have to do to get your chin higher than the level of the bar. Kip, butterfly, strict, however you want to do it. But we're going to start at a full extension hang, and then we're going to get our chin higher than the level of the bar for 5 reps. Scales for the pull-ups. We can do jumping pull-ups. You can set up some stack of combination of plates or a box or something underneath your bar so that your head is maybe about 6 inches lower than the bar. From there, we're going to bend your knees until your arms are completely straight, and then jump until you get your chin higher than the bar. Straighten out your arms on every rep, full extension, and chin over the bar on every rep. You could do ring rows if you have access to some rings. Make this as hard as you can. The ring rows are great because they're progressively more challenging or less challenging, modified to fit your abilities. Okay? If you don't have access to a pull-up bar, you could do bent over barbell row, bent over dumbbell row, kettlebell row, or you could substitute for sit-ups altogether. For the push-ups, we want a full range of motion on the push-up. So you're going to start in a plank position on your hands and on your toes, straight line. Imagine a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your heel, straight through your body. Your hips are not up in the air and they're not sagging down low. They're in line with a straight line there. That's a full plank, fully extended elbows. Lower yourself to the ground, bend your elbows, chest touches the ground, and then push yourself back up. Keep that body completely straight the whole time. Don't let your hips sag. Don't keep your thighs on the ground as you push your chest off the ground. We're not looking for a worm push-up. If that's what you have to do for 10 reps, then let's modify that slightly. Drop to your knees and maintain that straight body position for all 10 reps. If we need to, you can elevate your target. Put your hands on an elevated target such as a box or a chair, the side of your couch, whatever you need, in order to perform a really strict-bodied, full range of motion, chest to your target, and fully extended elbows for 10 reps. Air squats. We want to have a nice squat stance with your feet wide enough so that you can get your hips down in between your heels, keeping your chest upright. Do not lean forward. Try to keep your shoulders directly over top of the middle of your foot, the arches of your feet. Full extension at the hip to start. As you begin to descend, you send your hips backwards to start, and then you get your hip crease lower than the top of your knee to get below parallel, a full range of motion squat, and then stand all the way back up. Cindy. As many rounds as possible in 20 minutes of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. All right, guys, let's see what you got.